And now, for your listening pleasure,
Oh, and it's Soul Talk Day, the day I encourage you to tap into your souls. Hi, I'm Carolyn Sanek, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive, where my mission is to help people thrive. You know, the soul, that wild, untamed thing that won't sit still? Well, it's not really a very polite house guest. It doesn't like to sit with folded hands waiting for permission to speak. It whispers in the silence, screams in the chaos, and occasionally rolls its eyes when we ignore it too long. It is the part of us that remembers who we were before life. But here's the thing. We spend so much time trying to tame it. We drown in it. We drown it in busyness, numb it with distractions, silence it with practicality. We tell it to behave, to be realistic, to settle down. And yet it never fully does, because the soul was never meant to be managed. It was meant to be. Told us who we should be. Some say the soul is eternal, a spark of something divine. Others say it's just poetry in our DNA, the part of us that aches when we hear a song that feels like home. Whatever it is, it doesn't do small talk. The soul craves meaning, purpose, and, if we're being honest, a little adventure. And if you listen closely, you'll hear it nudging you, whispering, "This isn't it," when you're trapped in a life that doesn't fit. It tugs at you in quiet moments, reminding you of the dreams you shelved, the roads you didn't take, the wildness you once had before the world told you to color inside the lines. It doesn't care about your to-do list or your bank account. It wants depth, truth, and something real. The soul is not here to punch a time clock. It is here to feel, to love ferociously, to break, and then feel something ancient stir inside us. It's why we get lost in music, in art, in rebuild, to experience the full, messy, beautiful spectrum of existence. It's why we stand still under the laughter in love. It's all a remembering. So what does your soul want today? A little truth? A little fire? A little permission to break free from the carefully curated version of yourself you've been trying to maintain? Listen closely. It's always talking. The question is, are you finally ready to listen? Again, I'm Carolyn Sanek, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive. Thank you all so much for listening. And that is a wrap.